What is going on, guys? I am here back with some biggest news. Did Brock Lesnar go off script as nobody knew in WWE that he was going to retire? Did Brock Lesnar go off script? Now, our top story today looks at speculation that Brock Lesnar may have gone off script with his retirement last night. As we all know, Lesnar seemingly retired last night during the opening contest in Night 2 of WrestleMania. Lesnar, after being defeated by Oba Femi, left his gloves and boots in the ring before embracing Paul Heyman and thanking the crowd. Some fans were a little confused when Brock Lesnar threw up an X signal in the ring. And normally the X signal is reserved for referees in wrestling matches, as when the X sign is thrown up, it means that someone is legitimately injured in a match and they need immediate medical attention. However, in this case, it was used slightly differently. When Brock Lesnar threw up the X sign, it meant that something was off script and actually real, something that was genuinely not part of the WrestleMania script. And let's face it, Brock Lesnar has been known to go off script many times before. This came completely out of nowhere as reports suggested that Lesnar was going to retire at SummerSlam later this year. So fans have to be wondering whether this was an impromptu move on Lesnar's part. Well, the first report relating to this is provided by Body Slam, and it states that only a select few names within WWE knew that Lesnar was going to retire in the manner he did last night. Brock Lesnar took off his boots and gloves and seemingly retired at WrestleMania 42 last night in Las Vegas. Sources indicate a Body Slam that only a few people knew about this, and many were under the impression that he would be retiring at SummerSlam in Minneapolis. A Triple H would also comment on Lesnar's supposed retirement and the game heavily implied that he had no idea it was going to happen, suggesting that Lesnar may have indeed gone off script. Well, it certainly seemed that way. Brock is not a walk back through the curtain and have a long conversation guy. Brock walks back very angry, goes to his bus, and that's the end of it. So it wasn't a discussion afterward. And Triple H then seemingly mixed kayfabe with reality by stating that Faye made Lesnar call it a day, but he once again suggests that this was completely unplanned. The smart ones know when that happens and they call it a day. I don't think that was planned. I think Brock went to the ring and walked into a wall called Oba Femi. He ran into the next big thing, a brick wall, and the intelligence in him said, maybe I should call it a day. So he took his boots off, put his gloves down, and walked away. And it's been heavily rumored on social media today that this is one big angle and that WWE is going to have Gunther call out Lesnar tonight on Raw. This is certainly a possibility, especially with Paul Heyman owing the ring general a favor. And according to reports, Brock Lesnar is planned to make an appearance tonight. If WWE plays the correctly, it could be one of the most memorable retirement storylines they've ever delivered. The WWE wrestlers have also reacted to his retirement, including longtime rival Kurt Angle. You write on X, love you my brother. There will only be one like you. Enjoy retirement, Brock. But the most notable of the night was a reaction by Kofi Kingston. My man literally took to X and said, avenged at long last. This was pointing out to his WWE Championship squash on SmackDown. Some people were even joking that Brock Lesnar just lost to one black man and then dipped. However, some may forget that Bobby Lashley did pin Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble in 2022. But what do you guys think? Is this an actual real retirement, or is WWE going to swerve us and Brock Lesnar is still going to have one more match at SummerSlam and then retire for good? The WWE news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below. I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content. If enjoying this video, please subscribe for more updates.